we weren't entirely sure what to do because I wanted to do something that was going to help that lady behind me. That one, I think. Is that her? Doesn't matter. But yeah, that quest doesn't exist apparently, so I don't know exactly what my plan is. Somebody, Chief Engineer Fayfar, who... Okay, hold on, is this back here? Yes, okay, well we should probably do that since we're right here. Perhaps he will give me something to do. And if not, we're just gonna follow the main quest again, I reckon. Brake, horse, brake. Alright, I don't know exactly what floor he was on anymore, but I'm just gonna check this one. I think it may have been here. Yes, this man right here. Hello, sir.
Greetings. What business have you?
All the business.
Master Fayfar, Sir Radzig sent me to you.
Did he? He must think highly of you.
I do the best I can.
That's good, because this is damned important. Silver's our most valuable asset.
How can I help with these, evil forebodings of yours?
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts, and no one is guarding the Skullets mines, the most likely source.
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines? I would have thought that would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks. See what kind of state it's all in, and if anything looks suspicious.
Okay, where is it?
Is that the yard next to the Skalitz mill?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now. There used to be a stock of charcoal and smelted silver there.
A silver store? Could there really be any left?
I doubt it. I'd be surprised if it was still standing at all.
Alright, what about the waterworks?
What about these waterworks? What's there?
A stamping mill and washing troughs. They're on the bend in the river below the castle. You can't miss them. There are big tanks and equipment all around.
Okay, and the mine gallery?
You said mine gallery. Just one?
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in, at the foot of the hill by a small fish pond.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications pointed to it. So if anyone is stealing silver, it'll be right there.
You think someone will be expecting me there?
Should I be expecting trouble then?
Well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing a pack of hungry dogs trailing the army, or a band of brigands.
I see. Well, you and Sir Radzig can rely on me.
I've heard some talk.
Oh, I'd say there's real grounds for your forebodings. I heard from one Skalitz miner that someone may have found something there and didn't report it.
I knew it. That bastard Nemoy and his cronies. Christ above. I want the lot of them clapped in irons.
The lot of them? How many are there? A dozen? 2 dozen? How am I to arrest them all?
Yes. You're quite right. It'll be enough to take Nemoy. He's a serpent leading the others on the path of evil.
So I should look in the mine, and if anyone's there and I find Nemoy, I should bring him to you in irons.
Exactly. But proceed with caution. The punishment for stealing the king's silver is burning at the stake. Those people will be capable of anything if cornered, even murder.
That's all clear. I'll get going.
Find out if Nemoy really is stealing silver. Okay, so he's probably not then, is he? Because we could just go over there and start murdering people, but I guess we shouldn't. Oh my word. Alright. So that's all the Skalitz mines, which means it's all up here. Okay, so that is pretty damn far away. So I don't think we're going to do that right now, but it's good that we picked up the quest so we can do it later. Oh. Apparently I did this. Which means I should turn it in at some point, but don't really care, to be honest. I guess we should go to Sasau. We have a couple of things to do there. Ask the innkeeper with the wagoners in about the crimps. Ask the innkeeper at the tavern on the green. And ask the Sasau bailiff. I believe we had 4 things, though, so let me check that. Hold on, did I just... No, I'm not blind. Find out where the crimps are, right? Yeah, there's no objective thingy for that one. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care about anything else except for asking Teresa to fuck me. But we'll do that later. So, let's head to Sasau. I suppose I'll just fast travel there, because no point doing this all myself. That was, for once, a completely uneventful trip. Nothing even popped up. Find the mine gallery mansion. Oh, that's an objective started. I was gonna say, how the fuck did I just find that? It's all the way in the north. In Skalitz. Or near Skalitz, anyway. There we go. Right. One of them is right here somewhere. You. Are you the guy I'm supposed to talk to? What the? You are indeed the bailiff. Ah, hello.
God be with you.
Sure. He's got a quest for me. I don't really give a shit right now. Ask about the bandits.
I've got a few questions for you, bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did someone complain? Who sent you here?
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me. He'd heard word that some unsavoury characters are holed up round here.
Begging your pardon, but what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian. And he's got no dog in this fight either.
Okay. 11 plus 6. Is that plus 6 already counted in there or no? Otherwise I'd have 17. That's pretty good. There must be quite a few strangers here. I'll try anyway.
You have an inn and the horse trails cross here. There must be many travellers come seeking work and not all of them honest men.
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that lately?
No. It's been quiet here lately. Now that I think about it, I don't recall coming across anyone here like that.
Nobody looking for soldiering work, maybe as a merchant's guard?
There's always one or two like that. But if they don't get the job, they move on.
Alright. Who's Sir Sebastian?
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city? That's not his jurisdiction, is it?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more vigilant. The goal of the man.
I see.
I heard some recruiters are meeting in Sasau. Seemed likely they get up to mischief and people might complain.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining, but I pay no heed to him.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where, well, some youngsters go there to wrestle.
They go there to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other. And my catchballs go by there from time to time to keep an eye on things.
I see. Talk to the Sasau Tanner. Alright. Have you heard any gossip about any strangers?
Have you heard any talk of strangers in the town? Maybe people acting oddly?
Nothing worth mentioning. Sure, there's been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night. But he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man. For a miller.
I'll try asking him if he's heard anything.
He lives on the other side of the river, by the bogs. But don't go getting your hopes up. He might not be able to help.
Alright. Bye.
Thank you, bailiff.
Cool. Get on the horse. This is going to turn into quite the investigation, it seems. What's closest now? The bee. Oh wait, hold on. There's talk to the Sasau Tanner. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do that first. It's easiest to get there. Well, to get there now, I should say. Then later. I don't know if I'm supposed to cross here. I'm guessing no. But maybe I guessed wrong. It looks like I'm fine either way. Hello? Are you Mr. Tanner?
What was that?
Hello.
Welcome, Henry.
How does everyone know my name? So weird.
I'm glad to see you.
Why?
Tanner, I've heard all's not well with you.
It's better now. I must have eaten something bad.
No, I mean you've complained about some ruffians raising hell behind your house.
Aye, true enough. That lot's been a thorn in my side. And when I went to tell them to take it elsewhere, they nearly beat me to a pulp.
Right, maybe you should have told us first, rather than about something you ate. Where can I find them?
When are they there?
Nearly every evening. Every god-forsaken evening. Shouting and bellowing there till nightfall. And then they leave. Probably to get drunk.
How many are there?
How many of them are there?
How would I know? They make as much noise as a herd of wild boar in rutting season.
And did they all attack you?
Aye. They knocked the stuffing right out of me.
Very sad.
And nobody does the thing about it?
I've been to the bailiff, but he couldn't give a rat's arse. There's no commotion under his window, so what does he care?
That's quite a bailiff you've got.
A scarecrow would keep better order.
Alright, I'll fuck them up.
If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well, you look like you could move mountains, but there are several of them and just one of you.
Perhaps we'll be able to settle things peacefully.
Maybe. They might think twice before kicking your arse.
They might think twice about trying to kick my ass. I'll try not to get off on the wrong foot. I don't want to. I don't dare to go. Fuck off.
Perhaps I can reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
Well, break a leg, lad. Or better yet, don't. But if you manage to pull it off, you'll get your reward. Don't worry.
Alright, take care of the brawlers who meet in the evenings behind the tanner's house.
Lost something here.
Alright, I will do that. See ya. See ya. There we go. Alright. Off to, I think it was B. Oh, hella jump, son. Or something. I don't speak cool kids. Yeah, this tavern right here, I guess. Yeah. Hello, I'm here for information. From you, apparently.
Greetings, good night. How may I serve you?
Have you seen anything suspicious?
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
And what's your idea of suspicious?
What about mercenaries?
Have you heard of anyone looking to hire some rough men?
Mercenaries, you mean?
Yes.
There were some fellows conspiring here in the corner twice a week, and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never made any trouble.
They never made Ant trouble, it said. Fucking shit game. What happened to them?
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of them since.
You haven't heard anything about where they went?
How could I have? They just stopped coming, and that's that.
Fucking storm right now, holy shit. So where are they gonna meet now?
Where do you think they might be meeting now?
How should I know? I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man at arms. They could be meeting at another inn. They could be meeting in the woods by the light of the moon, for all I know.
God, he could have been an educated guess or something. How will I recognize them?
Is there any way I'll recognize them?
Unquenchable thirst. They drank like fish. They were rough-looking, too. Big-bearded and scruffy. Aside from that, they mostly kept to themselves.
That's not much help. What did they do while they were waiting for someone?
They drank. And they played dice. I do remember there were always dice on the table.
Thanks. Why do people play dice here?
So they were fond of dice, were they? And where would you find a game around here?
Anywhere there's dice and usually drink. That's all you need for a game. Although it dawns on me now, I never saw Simon with those men, oddly enough. He's got a nose for drunken dice players with a coin to lose.
Simon who?
Why, the young miller. He runs Katzig Mill. Neighbours are always slandering him for trafficking, but who knows? Maybe he just has a knack for business.
Maybe he does. Alright, thanks, friend. And any less... Oh, I have more questions.
You don't know where I might find some, more dishonourable folk?
And why would you want them? You'll set tongues wagging about you.
But they'd be the ones to know what reputable townsfolk don't.
I grant you that. Well, we don't have an executioner, just a knacker. But he's an odd fellow. Like any knacker, I suppose.
Well, Seymour, you're an odd
and there's
fellow.
some strange tales
What I
about
must
Miller
say.
Simon, too.
Steam a good hand.
But I'd say it's just jealousy.
What do you know about the knacker?
What can you tell me about the knacker?
Decent folk don't talk about him. He deals in carcasses.
I was hoping you'd tell me a bit more than that.
Why should I care about him? He lives in a house by the church, and that's all I know. And all I'll say.
What about the miller?
What can you tell me about Simon?
There's not much to tell. He runs Katzig Mill, and some say thieves meet there at night. But isn't there gossip about every miller? I don't think he's a sinner. But only God knows for sure.
Anything else?
You might not find him at the mill. He's a busy man, always out and about making some deal or other. And he likes to throw dice, especially when he sees a fat purse hanging on a drunken belly.
I wonder if that's a tip, like I need to get drunk and play dice or something.
Thank you for the help.
Because I don't really want to.
Not at all. But why off so soon? Sit down for a tankard or a bite to eat.
Fuck off. You can have my money, but I won't have your food. I won't have it, sir. Alright, so now we got 2 things over here. Great. This is gonna take fucking decades. Which one am I going towards? B. Okay. There we go. Sometimes my horse is too fast.
God
Alright.
be with you, Henry.
You are the carcass man.
Hey!
What the fuck?
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
Are you the
Are you
knacker?
the local knacker?
I'm the local grave digger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackery.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
I'm fucking knackered, mate. Is there anything fishy going on around here?
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
Alright, well, about what's been happening here lately?
And what's been happening in Sasau lately?
Nothing interesting. Except maybe that bitch being slaughtered.
What? Who was she, a villager? I wouldn't call that nothing interesting.
No, I mean a dog bitch. It was a while back, but they called me to clear it up.
What happened?
The dog looked like she'd been hacked to bits. They were scared it was some demon, but as far as I could see, someone took a sword or an axe to her.
Why on earth would anyone do that?
What do I know? Maybe he was snooping around where he shouldn't, and the bitch went for him. I hear there was some dog-bitten fellow being cared for at the monastery. Only they kept him there on account of a broken leg. Maybe that's the same one.
Maybe. Depart.
Thank you. I'll be going now.
Very well. Feel free to stop by any time. People shy away from me, except when there's a death, or the cesspit's full.
Alright. This is, we're literally just, we're going from one person to the next here. Alright, so the person here might not even be here, apparently. The miller, Simon. Simon. Not sure if I'm supposed to cross, but I guess I am. Slow down, horse. Yeah, we're just literally being sent from one person to the next. It's crazy. Alright, can I just...
that?
What's this thing? Alright, apparently something here, but I'm guessing this person isn't here, because that's what was being said. Oh no, this is to take care of the brawlers, for fuck's sake. What the... Okay, that's where the miller is, right. There's no mill here. Alright. Sure. Let's go to this one. We gotta cross the river, which I'm guessing we gotta do on the other side of or on the middle of town, basically. As we've done so many times before. Sick jump times 2. I'm gonna get on this side, I think. Right. Let's talk to the next person. What time is it, by the way, in game? Okay, this is 3 o'clock almost. This way. So, in a little while, we'll go murdering some folk. Which is always entertaining. God, Henry, stop yelling, man. We're going to see. Yes, we are. Alright, this innkeeper.
Pour me one.
Aren't you? Oh, you're not the innkeeper. Sorry. Oh, it's the fresco master again. Innkeeper, pour me one. Wait a second. That's my job.
God save. What can I do for you?
Oh, I'm looking for some people. I've heard not many travelers stay here. I'm looking for some people.
I'm looking for some people you might know something about.
If they come here to drink, maybe. But I won't aid you in any mischief.
No, the other way around, mate. Look for the crimps.
I've heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink? Or to arrange something?
There were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern. But they raised such a commotion, I went and complained. And the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regular. I'd notice if they did.
Where are these brawlers now?
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on to?
I've not got the slightest inkling. I'm just glad all the shouting stopped. It scared the horses in the stables.
It's very sad. What about the ruffians?
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not. There's some that talk just to hear the sound of their own voices.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon. They say he's rich with coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose that's what you want to know.
Alright.
Thank you, innkeeper.
I thought I had more shit to ask.
Not at all.
Fuck off, mate. I've heard not many travelers stay here. Is this relevant?
I've heard it's not quite as lively here as it once was.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Guess they're always making merry when there's a drink to be had.
That's not quite what I meant. I'd heard there were some stable boys staying here for a long while looking for work, but it took too long and they took to causing trouble.
True, but that's nothing new. No, the thing is there's not many wagons coming through at all. Folk are afraid to travel far in case they get done in by some cutthroats or, God forbid, have their wagons requisitioned by some army.
So there are fewer travellers, and some of them must be a little unsavoury.
I take anyone who turns up. They come one day and leave the next, maybe with someone else. Past few weeks I've only had trouble with one who skipped off without paying.
He just vanished, without a word.
Well, he said he lost all his silver to the miller, and he had to go and see him about something. Only he never came back. Left all his belongings here.
Do you still have them?
Of course not. I sold them all a few days later when he didn't come back. The buyer's gone now too, before you ask. But there wasn't much there in any case. The seller didn't even cover his bill.
I see. Don't know what that was all about, but thanks. God, it's pouring out today, isn't it? What the hell? Right, we didn't get any updates from that, did we? Nope. Right, to the Wounded Loudmouth. I guess Simon Miller's... the Miller Simon, sorry, is going to be the one who's going to give me most of my information. I'm going to eat from this pot, because I'm hungry. Poison pots. Alright, to the bee. To the bee, to the bee. How do we know he's a loudmouth, by the way? All we know is that he's got a dog bite and a apparently broken leg, which probably isn't broken. Oh hey, it's the place where he once murdered everyone for fun. Yes, I could say that's probably not the entrance. Oh, he's right. He's gonna be in here, isn't he? Is it you? Because you're the only person who doesn't look the same.
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
Hey, Johanka? Is that you? Look.
Everything here is fine?
About the... No, what's wrong with the man with the bandaged leg?
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
I'll straighten his leg.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before.
No,
you
I
have
haven't.
to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Well, fine. Try it then.
Sure. I'll fucking fix this man's leg. Probably need some people to fucking keep him down, but sure.
Are you holding him firmly?
Aye.
Sometimes the body just gives up.
Oh,
God
watch where you're going.
The fucking text. Right.
Done.
Damn.
Easy. Now what? We talked to him yet?
He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
What am... Ask the wounded... Okay, I guess I gotta come back later or something? Fuck it. We'll go to Simon first. Simon the Miller. How the fuck did we get out of this place easily? We have to cross as well, which I guess we can do here? Is that a crossing? Well, I guess we're about to find out. We should probably leave this way and run around. Oh, I could have left on the other side actually, that would have been easier. Why has no one cleaned that up yet, by the way? Come on. Come on now. Oh god. Can I cross? It looks like I might be able to. Right here? Oh god. No, 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 no. Oh, sorry, hiccup. No. No, this certainly doesn't look like a place where... Well, maybe there, actually. Can you cross here? Yes, how about that? Now I gotta find our way up, which... isn't gonna happen, is it? Oh, there you go. How about that? Why is there a half-built house over here? Who put that there? Simon the Miller. It's funny because there's actually a YouTuber. His name is Simon Miller. That's why I said it before, because I just, for some reason, it's like a... that was just what came up in my mind. How far is this guy? I thought it was close-ish. I guess this is it right here. Hello? You better be here. Are you Simon?
Henry, I'm glad you came.
That was a very fast break right there. You're a vagrant. You're Miller Simon.
What is it? God be with you.
Do we have an earring or something? Have you heard of anyone trying to recruit rough men?
Listen, have you heard about anyone looking to recruit men around here? Or planning some kind of mischief?
No.
No.
Come on. I know how it is with Millers. I've been friends with a few and they hear all the gossip.
So go ask them.
I doubt their ears reach all the way here.
Then it seems you're out of luck.
Surely we can come to some arrangement.
I don't much care for strangers.
So, what do I have to do to get in your good graces, Master Miller?
Well, if I heard from those Miller friends of yours that you can be relied upon, and you're not a complete dolt.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Is there any work here for carpenters?
Is there any work here for carpenters?
Are they locals?
From Skalitz.
Then no. I only take in people I know.
Wow. I guess that was for like a quest from ages ago. Have we reached the dead end here. I mean, we gotta wait for this guy before we can talk to him. And I guess we can murder these folks and maybe he has more information for us, but... Besides that, a bit of a dead end, I guess. Either way, I will end my episode here, this episode here. Next time is an hour-long special, in which I guess we will start by going back to him, seeing if he does anything, then maybe waiting for the brawlers here, who we're gonna absolutely fucking destroy, and then maybe we'll do this quest if we can't get anything further on this. I don't know. I guess we gotta talk to our Miller friends of ours. Let's see if the quest actually has an update or something. It doesn't even say. Alright, there's no update. It wasn't easy to get past Miller Simon's frosty exterior. You had to be on good terms with the other Millers to get anything useful out of him. Oh, right. Okay, so it's gotta be this one or that one. I guess. I don't know. We'll find out next time. Until then, have a good day, and goodbye.